Here we go. We are the Musikmesse. I am with Mattias IA Eklundh. So Mattias, how are you surviving this Musikmesse?
Well, you turn into a zombie. The first day is really hard. You get adjusted, and then you shoot some pool and have a few beers in the evening. You sign a million things, which is good. You have meetings. You play. I use every note there is.
Yeah.
And then you begin all over again. So after this is day 4. So you turn into a complete zombie, but I like it.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay.
It's a good life here. So yeah.
So any exciting stuff you saw at the Musikmesse worth mentioning?
I didn't have time to watch anything else but my own shit.
Yeah,
I go from Laney to Caparison to True Temperament, you know, and DR strings and the people I work with. So I haven't, and I'm not really interested in gear. I have everything I need. I'm interested in music, not gear, you know.
So can you tell us a little bit more about the strange frets system you have? I mean, do you know you don't have the straight fret anymore, right? Someone told you that?
No, I thought it was, that I had a bad flight and, moisture and everything. Oh, that's why. Okay. Now this is, I don't know if you see this. It's called True Temperament frets.
Yeah.
And, hello. It's a good angle. This is really kick-ass. It's a fabulous Swedish invention. My friend Anders Tidell from Stockholm, Sweden, he came up with this, and for me, guitar playing I thought it was really shit funny before. Now I think it's divine to play guitar, you know. And together with the Caparison guitar, and again, I'm endorsed and everything. And just a great Laney amplifier and these frets, I've always been very annoyed by bad intonation. It's pissed me off a great deal. I always have to compensate and bend but now I can relax and actually fret a note, and before I go crazy with my vibrato and everything, I can actually just play it and it rings perfectly in 100% correct pitch.
You don't need to hide anymore behind a crazy vibrato.
No, not at all. It's really is a good thing. And what I want is to take this, bring it out to the kids, so it's not something for a connoisseur, the people who can afford it, you know. So we're looking at all kinds of options. Hopefully Caparison guitars, they're going to release something called a C2 series, which is also made in Japan, but quite a bit cheaper than the original range, and also make the frets in Japan instead of making it in Stockholm for Anders, So we license the stuff, and we send the molds and all the CAD stuff, they need to do it in Japan. But it's really good, boys and girls. Check it out if you think that the guitar sucks with straight fret. And it does, check
Not anymore.
TrueTemperament.com. It's really good. I don't say this because, I'm getting paid or anything. It's really cool. Yeah.
And did you have to adjust to play those squiggly frets, or is it just a natural thing for you now?
It took about 15 minutes, and those 15 minutes are captured on video without my knowledge. There is a video called Warming Up for Beethoven, where I sit in a concert hall in Sweden. Me and my friend Jonas Hellborg, we did can I pull this down? We did a concert with a symphony orchestra. We played Beethoven's Triple Concerto, and it was the very first day I had my first True Temperament guitar. And we had a coffee break, and I was shit scared as it was to play with the orchestra. And when I looked at the fretboard, it's like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna be able to perform at this, because I've been practicing the piece, the work for 8 months on straight frets. And I looked at the frets like, oh Lord. But then I figured out that this is wonderful. It's actually better because fingers are not straight, So this is what it says, it's organic. It's insanely good, and those 15 minutes, the first time I played it, was actually captured on video by a friend of mine. Just let the camera run while the symphony orchestra had a coffee break. It's pretty nice, actually.
And do you think, 5 or 10 years from now, we are going to say, well, how on earth could we play on a straight fret like we did for 60 years?
That's really what I want. That's how I think,
There's no going back for you?
No, absolutely not. I'm having every guitar refretted, even for the various tunings we use with Free Kitchen. Anders is building different temperaments for my C-sharp sus4 tuning and E-flat minor 13 temperament and so on. But the problem is that, boys and girls out there's a lot of politics involved. It means that if we actually come to the conclusion that straight frets suck, and they do. All the 59 Strats and the Les Pauls and everything is just going to go down. Market value is not important anymore. You know?
The CIA is going to be willing to kill you.
Exactly.
And so on.
We need to close Sweden. We don't want any more Swedish invention. Send ABBA home. Well, they're already home. So that's how it is. You know, because there's a lot of companies who actually fight against this. It's like we're aware that this is great and the artists want to have it, but it's like, I think we'll just hide this in the custom shop so this blah 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 name artist can't have it, you know. Oh, where's my True Temperament guitar that was sent from Sweden a year ago? We don't know, and it's bullshit. You can't stop it. It's good.
Okay, so let's talk about your latest album, which is called Smorgasbord. What the hell is a smorgasbord? Is that another naughty, bad sex thing you have in Sweden, or what?
I thought it would be complicated for a good Frenchman to actually. What is a smorgasbord? Smorgasbord is one of the few Swedish words that made it to the English language. Another one is ombudsman. Well, it doesn't really matter. But a smorgasbord is just a big, let's say, a table of many dishes, a buffet of anything.
So it's not dirty at all, in fact.
It's not dirty at all.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
So, well, you can.
Okay.
Read
You're getting old, Mattias.
You can read whatever you want to it. You can make it a smorgasbord of caca. No, it's 40 different types of caca. Anyway, sorry about that. Beep 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 beep. Censor.
Okay. I asked for that.
Yeah. So, but it's, you know, and I sit by a table, basically a board or bood is a table. It's and smorgas is a sandwich, you know. So it's just a buffet.
And so, how did you choose the song you keep for you and the one you play with Free Kitchen?
Well, the thing is, what I do, I walk into my studio and I try to, you know, open my mind as much as I possibly can to just sit down. I might start playing the drums and it's like, I'll suck today. How about the banjo? Oh, I suck today. I'll pick up the guitar. Not good. I'll just record some shaker and build something out of nothing. That's the reason I do this. It's the most exciting thing to just have silence and then start. Okay, what do we have? We have G. What comes after G? Major third, minor third. And whatever, build an or you know, guitar orchestration, or it's just fabulous. You know, to do something out of nothing. This is my ultimate kick. This is the best thing I know.
And I guess one morning you woke up with your Casio alarm and you say, well, I'm going to do
exactly like that. Exactly. It's a very cheap Casio device, and it was like, I need to get this out of my system because it's pissing me off every time I hear it.
Yeah, it is very annoying when you listen to the song. I mean, you have this bad feeling about, oh shit, I have to wake up, and it's very effective.
Yeah, and everybody can relate to it as well. And I dub it with harmonics. Here, boys and girls, the D on the G strings, 3rd fret. Well, I reuse 2 True Temperament frets, but basically, and I smack it really hard. You're not going to hear anything. We're in a restaurant at Frankfurt Messe. People eat Schwarzbrot und Käse und yes, I don't know.
It's a huge smorgasbord here.
Yeah, it is.
Are you going to release a Casio signature model?
I'm looking at a freak guitar, the Smorgasbord signature comb for the Must song. So
that was the question I had for you. So so no Casio alarm, but we are going to be able to get the comb sound you're having.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
And the first time I saw you have a video of that song, right?
Yeah.
And I say, well, there's no way he's playing with the comb. So, but you are actually playing with the comb.
Oh yeah, I would never cheat. It's the easiest thing in the world. You know, it's slightly complicated to play it because you have to have a very even movement. You know, otherwise you're gonna screw it up or run out of comb, so to speak. So you know you need to know exactly where to comb because it's a microtonal bend. I fret an F sharp, but I comb on a G position above the pickup and let it go down. So it's you know. So, but it really works. It may not be super duper composition. You know, you don't have a super duper lasting melody or whatever, but it still has a musical point. You know, and I find it hilarious that a lot of people are quite upset about that I use. You're
cheating because I mean.
And also like how does he dare to do this stuff? You know, well, he left nothing for us to do. You know, if we wanted to do this, he did it all in 3 minutes. That's like, and a lot of haters out there, but thank God there are so many good people out there who actually say, well, fuck you. It's entitled to do what he wants to, you know.
And do you actually use the comb once in a while to comb your hair, or it's just to play the guitar?
It's try to comb this.
Yeah.
It takes about 3 years. So I have a very nice brush with organic and everything, natural wood. So.
Okay. There is also this cover you do of Else Bells on the nylon strings guitar. Was it a challenge? I mean, you say, okay, I love Else Bells, I'm going to do a nylon string version. I mean, did you smoke some crack or what?
Smoke very little crack, I have to say. I have an occasional glass of French vin rouge.
Ah, that's the vin rouge then.
Yeah. Vin blanc, sorry, vin blanc.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't drink red wine.
Okay.
I get headache from red wine. So, but no, I don't really do drugs, boys and girls. But the thing is, I had my Alhambra guitar, Iberia Alhambra guitar, back from Anders, who is doing True Temperament, and it started as an experiment because I thought to myself, well, what song would sound really dreadful on acoustic nylon string guitar with a lot of fifths, thirds, fourths, and so on? And Hell's Bells came to my mind. It's like, well, this one will never be playable without the True Temperament frets. And I used every possible position on the neck, just an A minor, you know, but all the way, and you don't have any fucked up frequencies at all. You know, it's 100% in tune. You know, intonation is divine. So, but I didn't mean to put it on the record. I just did it for my own, and then it's like, well, better, you know, look for the licensing rights for this, and so I did. Everybody loves it.
Yeah. And there is a cool video also about it where we see all the
all
different
the
pictures of you playing the different parts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was kind of hard to relearn everything. It's like, what am I doing here? And I had to change a shirt for each take. It's hard enough. There's one comment on YouTube I saw, I don't fucking know where to look. You know, so.
I am sick of this.
Yeah. It's like Blair Witch Project.
And there is also this song called Crossing the Rubicon, where you actually mix a nylon string and electric guitar, which is sometimes very difficult to balance. So how did you achieve that?
It's one of my absolute favorite tracks, Crossing the Rubicon. It's a long song. I've had the chord progression for quite some time and the melody. It's truly inspired by Erik Satie a lot. I love his works. You should check out Erik Satie and Bela Bartok and Stravinsky and all the guys. Yes. So, but Alfred Schnittke, that's good for you. If you're into death metal or anything, check out Alfred Schnittke. You will hear the worst dissonant stuff ever. Anyway, I did the acoustic part first, and then I thought, well, I want this song to continue. So I did like an interlude, like a little largo in between, and I said, well, I'll try it because it's you say it's really hard, and then played the theme in a completely different way, because acoustic and electric guitar, two very, very different instruments, you know. So is it working? Hello, my name is Mattias IA Eklundh. Vive la France. Yes. So, but I really like the song, I really do, and I like to play it just on my own, and I have the backing track, I bounced it down and just when it's 3-3-5, so you got 1 2 3 2 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 1 2. So, and I really like it. So.
Is that an advice you would give to a guitar player to really work on their rhythm? Because usually we are very sloppy at rhythm. So were you born a drummer or what? Or did you work on that?
Yeah, I think I was born a drummer, yes. Yeah. I played drums. I'm even endorsed by Tama.
Okay.
So I have a drum kit in my studio, and I'm really into rhythm. And it's just as you say, they just focus on the bloody leads, and nobody cares about the leads. They're fun. It's just like a reward for me to play lead. But what I basically do is I riff my brains out, and I sing at the same time in Free Kitchen, which is good. Otherwise, everything would be widdly, you know. So, but the most important thing is also in true India style that you keep time, you know, so you know where you are. So takatimi takachuna takatimi takachuna takatimi takachuna takatimi takachuna takatimi takachuna. Yeah. Tatikina to 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 tatikina. So, but players when they have to clap the beat, they fuck it up completely. Tatikina to tatikina. smoke on the water. Okay, yes.
Any chance we are going to see you play this kind of stuff live, or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Certainly. I have bounced 29 of the 40 tracks down to my iPod, so I'm doing clinics with all this stuff.
Okay.
You know, my favorite track right now is Must and Mana 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 Mana. Yeah, it's good fun to play. 4 notes. Mana Mana. Yes.
So you're going to tour behind the album as a solo artist, or will be mostly clinics?
It's in the beginning. It's going to be clinics. I may put a freak guitar band together. I have 2 excellent musicians, but it's really busy now because the album is doing really well. Thank you very much. You know, people there.
But you can buy some more. Huh?
Exactly. There are kids who even don't know what a CD is, but we're thinking about doing a 4-piece LP set as well.
Okay.
And me and Jonas Hellborg and Indian fabulous drummer called Ranjit Parot, we're finally wrapping up an album with 2 35-minute songs. And the new Free Kitchen album, Cooking with Pagans, is soon done as well. And it has artwork by a wonderful, wonderful Spanish artist. Do you know Black Sad, the Black Sad books?
No.
You should check it out.
Okay.
Juancho Guarnido. He's amazing, and he did the artwork. We are standing with chopped off heads, and the cows are holding our heads and about to cook it. So it's lovely. So there will be 2 more albums coming out this year. So this will probably be my most productive year. You know, 4 albums in a year. It's not bad.
Okay.
So
excellent. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your time, Mattias. So where can we follow you and see you on the internet to have all the latest news?
Yeah, well, you can check out, of course, freakguitar.com, freekitchen.com, Facebook. You know, that's / Mattias Eklundh / Freak Guitar Freak / Freak Kitchen. YouTube, you have the channels Freak Guitar TV and so on. You'll find me, just type my bloody name if you can spell it. Mattias IA Eklundh.
Can you show your nice t-shirt you have?
Oh yeah.
Very nice t-shirt. I want one like that. Huh? So it's written. I mean, I cannot really read. Can you say what it's spelled?
Who the fuck is
Mattias Eklundh. Okay, so if you're wondering who the fuck is Mattias Eklundh, I think you have a good idea now. Thank you very much, Mattias.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Peace. All right.